Copyright. Oh god, because I'm gonna get flagged. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you're playing somebody else's music, and we don't support this." So I'm gonna stop you. Oh, hi, I'm already live, and I was doing that. I wonder if this one's working. Hello, how's it going? How you doing? Anyways, guys, we're back again to do set two to continue what we started. I'm a little shy because I'm live on YouTube and I'm also live on IG, and people on Instagram see me in a different way to the way people on YouTube see me. So I'm feeling kind of shy right now. Like I feel like I have split personalities. Like depending on which app you're seeing me on, I'm a different person. And to have two apps running at the same time, I don't know which of my personalities should be going on right now. I'm gonna end the IG. I'm gonna end my Instagram live again, and we're gonna do what we usually do here. I just want to give them a little sneak peek of my day today and what's going on right now. And so I'm gonna go off. Bye bye IG, because I need to play music as well, and you guys are in the way. Kisses, bye. How do you end it? Um. Okay, 1 second. Okay. I gotta come back to this. Let's play some music. Give me a second, guys. Oh, sorry. Are you guys ready?
Connected.
Are you ready for today? Be calming down, please. Let's be taking things easy. Hello, hello. Do we want to do a quick outfit check? Just a quick check. Uh-huh. How are you guys doing today? How have you been the whole day? I'm not sure if this is working or not, but either way, we're gonna leave it here because it's kind of beautiful for the aesthetics. It looks good. It makes me look like a professional, even though we're just here to have a great time. But like I was saying, I had a great day today. I didn't have to work because it was my day off, so I just kind of like spent the whole time by myself at home. I was watching oh, I'm watching a Turkish series right now, and please tell me why one movie has 300 episodes, and one episode is like 1 hour and something long. So I'm so invested now, I can't even stop watching. If I knew it was that long, I would have not watched it. But I'm so invested now, I can't just stop watching the series. I'm in like episode 70 something. I was watching it like months ago, but then I stopped watching because like I don't know, it's just too long. But then I got back into it, and now that I got back into it, I was invested. I thought like, oh, it's getting to the end. I've watched so much, maybe just finish it. And I realized I still have 300 episodes to go because I'm just in like 70 something. Why do they make Why do they make movies that long? Anyways, guys, I hope you guys had a great day like I did. I feel very well rested. I feel very full because I ate good today. I prepared myself like a nice breakfast slash lunch, and it was delicious. It was healthy-ish, and I just feel proud of myself today. And now to finish off the day, I've come on here to hang out with you guys. You know I love coming here, and I hope you guys know that more than coming here and doing what I want to do, I also love just spending time with you guys that are live in the moment, and anybody who interacts with the stream later also. I appreciate you guys. Okay, thank you so much. To understand this live, you need to watch the previous live if you want to understand the whole thing. But if it's just for fun and you just like want to pass time, you don't need to watch the previous one. You can just watch this one, or I don't know, do whatever you want to do. But just so you know, this is a continuation of something else from my last live. It's the set one, this is set two. Let's get started. After I find the, oh god, that's gonna be another thing I need to do. I need to find the question. Okay, let me try to find it. I'm usually more prepared. Like by the time I come live, I already have everything. But what can I say? What can I say? You know, this is real life and things. Oh God, I lost it. I didn't lose it, but like it's supposed to just be on my screen waiting for me. But like the app closed by itself. So in a moment, I will find it. Give me a moment, please. Okay, why is this not working? Oh my God. How far do I have to go? Whew. Oh, it's making me dizzy. Because I'm scrolling too much. I'm saying so many things all at once. Nope. I found it. Okay, let's get started. So set two, just like set one, there's also like 12 questions. And I'm not gonna do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. No, because we already did 1 to 12 last live. We're just gonna go from 13 to 24, right? Yeah, 13 to 24 in this live. So let's get started with number 13. I guess like I should give you like a little bit of introduction in case like you don't watch the first one. So this is just like a bunch of questions that apparently somebody, like an actual professional, said if you ask a new, like if you put two new people in one room and you ask them this set of questions and they ask each other, you know, back and forth, and they communicate based on this question honestly, they can fall in love. There's a potential of falling in love. And I was saying, oh, that's not possible. How do you put two strangers together in a room and based on like a couple questions, they can fall in love with each other? And I'm hoping this set of questions prove me wrong. I'm not doing it with someone because honestly, I don't want anybody to fall in love with me. And I also don't want to fall in love with somebody. But I think I'm smart enough to like, what's the word? To like see these questions and come to my conclusion of if this is true or not. Based on the first set that we did last week, I don't know, a couple days ago, they are really interesting questions. And if anything, even if it doesn't make you fall in love with the other person, it will get you curious and interested and maybe attracted. Like you want to know more and then you're just like intrigued based on the person's answer. Or if they're not giving you good answers or they're being like wishy washy, you just know like, okay, this person canceled. I'm not gonna be talking to this person no more for no reason. So that's what they are. We already did 12. Now we're gonna do 12 to 24. No, 13 to 24. Let's get to it. Number 13. The time is 11:18 p.m. on a Sunday. Oh, probably most people are like in bed preparing for work, but I'm not because I don't work on Mondays. Intentionally, I always get Mondays off because I don't know. I just like having Monday off. I don't like the idea of like, oh, it's Monday, it's the beginning of the week. I want that one chance to be able to define my own Monday, to be able to be like, okay, yes, it's a work week, it's the beginning of the week, but I don't know. I guess I want to be different in a way by not working on Mondays. Rara Evans. Oh my God, my bestie's here. Greetings, welcome. I thought you would be sleeping by this time. Oh my God. But anyways, I was just saying we're doing set two of the last live, which was set one, and now we're going to set two. And I want to get straight into it because I'm talking too much. So set two, number 13 says, okay, cool. Question 13. Oh, you're so cute. I just don't know how this works. I feel like if I could like bring you up just to like have a quick conversation, because I'm kind of curious how you actually feel about this live and about these questions and what's your actual opinion about this interactions. For me, it's very fun, right? It's very fun for me. I feel like if there was someone posting this kind of thing, I would watch it. And I do watch like really long videos. So I don't see any problem with watching things like this, but I just want to see like what do people who see this as well, what do they think, right? I'm not the type to do things just because people like it, but I would also like to know that, I'm not just wasting people's time. You like it? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. Thank you for giving me that feedback. But like I said, let's get to straight to number 13 because I want to go back to go watch my Turkish series. So number 13 says, if a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know? So I guess it doesn't really have to be a crystal ball, maybe a person, maybe, I don't know, you see it in a vision, something. But if you had the chance, the opportunity to be able to know the truth about yourself, about your life, about the future, or anything else, what would you want to know? Um, I feel like I want to know a lot of things, and I don't know if like this question is saying if I want to know one thing or if I want to know a lot of things. One thing I would like to know, I guess I should say about myself is I don't really care about my past. I don't like the past is in the past. Like there's nothing I can do about it. I personally wouldn't want to change anything about my past, so that's my past. About the present, I don't really need to know anything because all I gotta do is be here right now and I'm fine. About the future, there's not anything specific that I'm looking forward to because I'm the type of person that lives in the moment. And so if I'm always right here, right now, there really is no future because it's all just right here, right now. I'm just right here, right now. I'm just right here, right now. And that future is right here, right now. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Let me think about it a little bit. Rara Evans, what really happened during my birth and why the doctor walked out when I was born? What does that mean, Rara Evans? See, this is why I want to be able to bring people up because you can't just drop this kind of bomb and then, and I feel bad about the fact that you have to text everything you're saying. Am I bad at YouTube? Like, do I not know how things work? Because I know on TikTok you can bring somebody, you can do lives together, but I don't know about YouTube. So if you had the chance to ask a question, you want to ask about your past and you want to know what really happened during your birth and why the doctor walked out when I was born. Maybe he was busy. Maybe he had to go deliver all the babies or something else. Either way, you are here now, and I'm happy that you're here. She quit. Damn. What did you? Damn. Oh, damn. I mean, life happens. People have their reasons, but I hope you have your own definition that doesn't hurt you, because that's a very weird thing to happen for sure. I feel like I would want to know as well. But how did you know that? Did your mom tell you that? Like, how did? Because you were born, right? Like, I don't think any of us know what's going on at that age. But like, how did you know that? I'm thinking your mom told you. Ah, now I'm invested. Now I want to know that too. Maybe that's one thing I would ask. I'll be like, so what happened on this day? But if I had to ask a question, I would just ask about the nearest future for everybody right now. Like, you know how, like, sorry, but you know how, like, right now there's a lot of like war, there's a lot of conflict in the, I should say, on Earth, because I don't know what in the world mean, because that would mean other planets, but I don't know. That's too broad of a conversation. But I would just want to know how everything turns out. Like, does it all end up okay? Do we all end up happy? Like, there's a lot happening right now, and there's a lot that will happen. But like, is there something that I can know right now that can make me feel like rest assured about, that can make me feel rest assured and less stressed about what's happening? Is there something really good that happened in the future? Is there a conclusion? Is there a reason for everything that's happening right now that can put us at ease and know that even though everything that's happening right now, it's kind of like messy, whatever, whatever, we're gonna be fine. We're all gonna be happy. We're all gonna get whatever we want. You know, things I just want to see that kind of future, right, for the world, especially in terms of like all this like confusion happening right now, all the fights, all the war, and all the sickness, all the, just everything that's happening right now. I want to know, is there like a, does it all end and do we all turn out great? So I would like to know that. So Rara, about the nurse or the doctor that quitted. Exactly, lots of questions. My mom told me she didn't see me for hours after I was born. She still don't know details. Well, that's tough, girl. I'm so sorry about that. But I bet you're in a good place now. So regardless if she wanted to see you or not, regardless of why she quit or not, you are in a good place now and you're safe now, and there's a lot of reasons why things happen, but regardless of why, as long as you're in a place where you want to be, in a place that you're happy to be there, there's nothing to be worried about. Curiosity is okay, but you know, just at the end of the day, right here, right now, I'm okay. I guess that's enough. That's an answer in a way. I wish I could answer that for you. I just, there's nothing I could guess. I can't guess anything. But yeah, that's Rara Evans' question. She would like to know, and mine is just, I want to know: is there really a light at the end of the tunnel? Because it feels like the world and everybody is going through a tunnel right now, and I just want to know: do we get to the light? Do we get to the light? That's all I want to know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that was a very interesting question. It went down a very interesting road for me and for Miss Rara as well. So we'll go to number 14. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I don't think I have a sore throat, but I'm having a hard time talking. Number 14. Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time, and why haven't you done it? Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time, and why haven't you done it? I feel like now now I'm just in a place of like contentment. I'm very satisfied. I feel very full, very fulfilled. So I don't have anything that I'm thinking about and that I want to happen. And the reason why I don't have that is because I feel okay. I feel like I'm at home. I feel like I've finally arrived where I need to be. So I don't really have anything that I'm, like I said, I don't really have anything that I'm looking forward to except to be here right now every time, just like every second. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here every time, right? So I don't have something that I'm looking forward to. But if I had to give an answer just because, then I would say I want to travel. I want to travel. For example, I want to travel to Hawaii. And For a long time, I haven't dreamed about this for a long time. I haven't thought about going to a wife for a long time. It's only like recently. And why haven't I done it? Because I really could just get up and do it, but I really can't because I still have work. When like I don't really know anybody in Hawaii, I haven't done enough research to like just like get up and just go. And right now, I need to replace my passport. It's expired. I need to replace it, get a new one. So those are the reasons why. But I don't really have any dream that I'm working on right now. Because my biggest dream for a long time, I already achieved it. And so now I don't have one. If you asked me this question last year, I could tell you a lot of reasons why I didn't do the things that I want to do. But now I'm pretty fulfilled now. And so I don't have that. But if you're comfortable sharing, what is something you've dreamed of for a long time that you haven't done, and why have you not done it? Like, what's holding you back, Pipes? What's holding you back? I want to go to Hawaii. I want to get my driver's license. Why don't I have my driver's license? I don't know. Because I'm definitely not scared of driving. I know how to drive. I'm not scared. The road don't scare me. Nothing scares me on the road. But why don't I have the license? I don't know. Maybe some kind of doubt or like the fear that I'm gonna take the test and I'm gonna fail. But even if I have that fear, I know that I could just take the test again or take it again and again until I pass. But I guess I don't want to do that. So I'm just like, oh, I don't want to fail and I don't want to keep failing. Or like, I don't know. But if that's just another thing, another small thing. But yeah. But we're moving on to number 15. What is the greatest accomplishment of your life? There's a lot. Rara Evan says, me existing. Yeah, true. That is actually very true. That is a great accomplishment of life in life. Just existing. It's, yeah, you're right. You're very right. My answer is somewhere around there. Something, somewhere around like coming to terms with my existence. Like it's one thing to know you're alive, and then it's another thing to know you're alive and to be happy about it and to be grateful about it. And then to practice living and to practice actually being alive and existing as a human. So I'm grateful for that realization, for like knowing, accepting, and then being, right? Knowing I'm alive, I'm a human, I'm a girl, I'm a woman, accepting this fact, you know, and then being this fact, right? And you can apply this in a lot of ways, right? I know I'm a woman. I know this could happen, that could happen. I need to get married. I need to have kids. I need to work, blah, blah, blah. I accept it. I accept that I'm a woman. I accept that maybe someday I have to get married. I accept someday I have to be a mom. I accept like maybe there's a lot of things in the road that could be, I accept this then. And then I'm being it. I'm being a woman. I'm being human. I'm being honest. I'm being open. I'm being a hard worker and stuff like that. So yeah, those are my greatest accomplishments. You guys can see I can't talk tonight. I'm having a hard time talking. Living in the now. That's right, Rara Evans. That's very right. I guess I'm grateful for being able to choose, like just being able to make my own choices, being aware. But yeah, exactly what I said. I don't know what I said, but I exactly what I said. Watch the replay or something. Uh I feel like Rara Evans, if we know each other in real life, we will probably get along. But either way, I'm glad we know each other online, and I'm really happy about that. So, what is the? I think we're on like number 16. So, number 16, what do you value most? Said yes. What do you value most in a friendship? Honesty. Yeah, number 15 was the one we just answered. The what is the greatest accomplishment of your life? And it's like the existing, the knowing your existence, accepting your existence, and then being that, being existence and being. Yeah. So number 16, what do you value most in a friendship? Yeah, honesty. Yeah, same thing for me, honesty. Like I want the kind of friendship where if I call you my friend and you call me your friend, it's because we have honestly and fully intentionally chosen to be each other's friends. Not because, oh, I work together, I guess we're friends. We live in the same neighborhood, I guess we're friends. Your friends are my friends, I guess we're friends. No. Honesty, like complete honesty. If you don't want to be friends, fine. If you want to be friends, fine. But if you want to be friends when you don't want to be friends, right? Like honesty in a friendship for me is the most important. Do you want to be my friend or do you not? Whatever that answer is, I'm okay with it. And then based on that, based on how that friendship is formed, everything else we do moving forward will be easy because like you honestly want to be here. So you can tell me your truth, you can tell me your problems, I can do the same thing, and we can have like easy open communication and relationship or friendship. Yeah, we can disagree with each other, but the love and trust is still there. Yeah, like, and that takes honesty, right? Because, like, if you don't want to disagree with someone, and maybe you guys are like talking about something or trying to do something, but you don't want to be honest about the fact that you don't like that. So you lie about liking it just so you can remain friends. Like, it's like, seriously, seriously, dude. Like, I want to do stuff with you, but I only want to do things we enjoy together. Together, we can have other things that we don't enjoy and just go do it separately, and maybe come talk about it or not. But like exactly. All right, I haven't said. Yeah, honesty. Honesty is the key word, but it applies to so many things in friendship. So the most important thing in a friendship for me is honesty in every way. In the beginning of the relationship, in the middle, in the end, every way. Just think about so many ways, so many things that could happen in a friendship, and then put honesty in it or towards it, and you will understand what I'm saying. So we're moving on to number 17. What is your most treasured memory? Number 17 says, what is your most treasured memory? I have a lot. I have a lot. It depends on like who you're like what's my company at the time. I don't have like one single memory that tops like everything. So I don't have one memory that's just my best, but I have a couple that I really like. For example, with my grandmother from my dad's side, we had a lot of, memories, whatever. But my favorite one with her was so one time I'd been like really sick. I was very, very sick and I couldn't do anything for like a very long time. And then towards like the end of the sickness, when I was starting to feel better, I was sitting outside with my grandma. We were sitting in the backyard of the house, and I was laying down on the mat because I was sick. And she was sitting beside me, and I don't know, she was like applying some ointment or something, or maybe she was giving me my drug because I was sick. And after she was done, I was just like laying down looking at the sky, and she was also sitting, but I don't know why. We ended up looking at the sky together. And for like 10 minutes, we were just like looking at the sky and talking about the sky. It was the most random thing ever. Like, why would you be just like talking about the sky? But like, it almost felt like two sisters or like two friends just talking about something that they really like. Like I've never had that kind of conversation with my grandma, and like I don't think I've ever laid down and like it's like sitting on the beach with your hands and just looking up at the sky and just talking. That's what it felt like. Except I was laying down because I was sick and she was sitting, and we just talk about the sky for like 10 minutes. That's one of my favorite memories that I can think of right now, even though I have a lot. Rara Evans said meeting my great great grandmother, my great grandmother, and my grandmother on the same. That is crazy. Great great grandmother, great grandmother, and then grandmother. Crazy. Your people are, yeah, that's wow, that's intense to have like people that, I shouldn't say that's crazy or intense to have people that live that long because I wouldn't know the age difference, but that's a really good thing to have like that many generations all at the same time. That's very interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Mine is that one with my grandma as well. If I had to think about another one with someone else, it's kind of crazy because I had a lot. And when I was typing these questions, I was thinking about so many things. But now it feels like my brain, I have like a brain fog and I can't remember a lot of things. But that's okay. Oh, okay. That's my whatever I just said now, that was my grandma on my dad's side. And my grandma on my mom's side, it was towards when she was dying. So towards that time when she was dying, I was living with her at the moment, and she already like stopped talking to people, stopped eating, stopped doing this because like I don't know, it's towards the end they stopped doing a lot of things. They stopped like actually existing as a human. And I remember she was sitting in the balcony and I was going out to play with my friends. I don't know. I think I was already playing, but I came to drink water or something. I came for something now and I was going to leave again. And at this point, she wasn't looking at, like, she would stare, but like staring out, I don't know, whatever. But then she just called my name and she wasn't talking at that time, so like for her to call my name and actually look like she, it was like she gained all of her energy all over again, and I was just like passing by trying to like go do whatever I was going to do. And then she turned to me, she called my name, and I'm like, oh. And then she started praising me. You know how like Yoruba people, we have like um adage, we call it oriki. Like in my mother tongue, like Yoruba, we have oriki. So it's like a, I would say if you were gonna put it into like English word, it's like a poem, like a poetry, but like for your whole family or like for people that have that last name. And so she started singing that to me. And I'm just there like, I was like, I don't know, maybe I was 10 years old. I just wanted to go play. So I did stay with her a little bit, and she held my hand and she was like, she called my name and then she called my last name. And then she started saying the like poem or poetry to me. And she was smiling. Oh, it felt like a breath of fresh air when she was there. I was really surprised because I didn't know she was talking. She stopped talking like a long time ago. She stopped like making eye contact. But on this day, she made eye contact with me. She talked to me. She held my hand. She kind of like sung to me a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, okay." But I didn't know, like, I didn't know she wasn't supposed to do that. I was like, she couldn't. To me, it just felt like, "Oh, you're wasting my time. I need to go. You're wasting my time. I need to go." And then she did that, and then I left, and that was the last time she talked to me, at least. I don't know if she talked to anybody and they didn't say anything, but yeah, that was it. And then she passed away. I don't know, not that day, but like then. But that was really nice for me. Now, when I think about it, that was a very special experience. But I didn't know it at the time. It's one of my favorite things to happen to. There's a lot, but those are one of my two favorites. Let's move on. They pray over you, Rara Evans said. Yeah, yeah, I guess that was her way of praying or like showing love. So definitely, usually nowadays when I call my mom and like when she's in a really good mood, she starts saying those like poem and adverbs as well. And I guess it's their way of showing love. You're like, they'll say your name and then start praising you in like the mother tongue. And I like it. I don't know, I like it. But let's move on. What number are we on? Number 18. This is crazy. It says, what is your most terrible memory? Crazy, because we just said what is your most treasured memory, and now what is your most terrible memory? My most recent terrible memory is I went to a party. A friend invited me to a party, and this is how you know that. Rara Evans said being bullied. I'm so sorry you got bullied. I never got bullied before. Somebody tried, but then I put them in their place because like, what do you think this is? Who do you think is this? Who do you think you're talking to? So I'm that kind of person. I never bullied anybody, but I'm really sorry that you had to experience that. And to anybody that's ever been bullied, that it's just bullshit. Nobody should do that, and nobody should go through that. But I've never been bullied. I try to be like, I understand what it is, but I really don't because I've never been bullied, so I wouldn't know what that is like. But that's bullshit. I'm sorry you had to experience that. My most terrible is I went to this party that I didn't want to go to. Stop acting up. I went to this party that I didn't want to go to. I just got back from work. I was tired. Like this person texted me, "Oh, I'm having a party. You want to come?" Oh, like maybe it's like his birthday or something. To me, it felt like he was lying to me about what was actually going on. If someone tells me, "Oh, it's my birthday," I want to make like the time and thing because that's a special day for me, and so I want to make it special for that person. And so he said that, and turns out it wasn't actually his birthday, right? And so I went to the party and I'm like, "Oh fuck, okay, I guess I'll go." And then I went to the party, and it was nice, it was whatever, whatever. But then I ended up like talking to this guy that I didn't want to talk to. I should have like my most terrible memory is not saying no when I mean no, or not being firm with my no when I really mean no, right? Like just like giving people the benefit of the doubt, trying to be like, I don't want to hurt you, and I really don't want to do this, but I'm scared about hurting you. I'm worried about that is my most terrible thing to do, and I've done it so many times. But this one is the most recent one, and it just like it made me so angry. And sometimes I even think about it now, and I just like experience like anger, just because of how stupid I might have been. Because I really could have avoided like so many things that ended up happening with this guy. Nothing crazy, just like things that shouldn't happen. Like there's no need to like talk to this person for so long. I don't even want to talk to this person. And then he ended up lying about like certain things, and I had to like experience certain things because he lied. And like all I had to do was say no because I wasn't interested in the beginning, and I could have avoided so many things, but I was like too worried about I don't know what it is, but I was lying to myself about something that I already knew, and then I had to bear the consequences, and that's my most terrible memory. Like, ugh, ooh, I feel icky. Starting to sweat just thinking about it. But yeah, that's my most terrible memory. But I can really apply that scene to like a lot of things I've done. Like when I say no, I mean no, and I want to be like very firm with my no. But when I'm not being firm, or when I say yes, when I mean no, things bite me in the ass, and then they give me really bad memories that I don't want. Sorry, y'all, I can't really talk today. Let's move on. Number 19. If you knew that in 1 year, oh, this one's damn, this one's crazy. If you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you are living now, and why? So, if you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, what would you change about the way you're living now, and why would you change it? Hmm. I wouldn't change anything about the way I'm living right now because I feel like finally I'm living my truth, and I'm finally living exactly the way I want to. And why wouldn't I change that? Well, because I like the way I'm living right now, and for the most part, it's not hurting anybody. It's not hurting anybody outside of their ego. Because I know right now my kind of lifestyle, like it's very like it's not self-centered in the sense that I'm only caring about myself, but it's very what's the word? It's not self-centered, but it's prioritized, self-prioritized. I don't know what the word is, but I'm very much offline. I'm not like really hanging out with people, especially if I don't want to. And I'm the kind of person where I'm a loner, like I'm an extrovert. Like if I'm outside, I'm very loud and I talk and I play. But that's only if I'm outside. If I'm not outside, you're not gonna see me. You're not gonna hear me. You're not gonna nothing. Like I just poof, disappear. You don't see me. You only see me when you see me. And when you don't see me, you don't see me. Like no text, no call, no picture, nothing. So and a lot of people might see that as like I don't know. I don't know. So I do that for so long and people might start feeling weird or they feel like I care about myself too much or maybe I'm not fun, maybe I'm a nerd. And quite honestly, regardless if that's true or not true, it's not really hurting them, right? Me not hanging out with a person as much as they want me to hang out with them, it's not really hurting them. Maybe their ego, because maybe they want to spend more time with me, and I don't know, but it's not really hurting them, right? Because no matter what you do, there will be some people that don't like it, but depending on why they don't like you don't really have to change anything, right? Just because somebody wants me to hang out with them 3 times a day instead of once in two, no, 3 times a week instead of like once in 2, 3 weeks that I want, doesn't make me a bad person and then I'm hurting them. Yes, it's causing maybe some kind of pain and discomfort, but it's not the kind where their life is now gonna be, I don't know, ruined. That kind. So there's nothing that I would change right now. There's a lot that I'm doing right now. There's a lot that I'm not doing right now, but I don't think I'm hurting anybody, and so I won't change anything. So Rara Evans said, I would be reserved and hold my tongue." Oh, that's interesting. Are you really like a very harsh and loud person? I would be reserved and hold my tongue. That's good. That's good because, the less people you hurt, the better. Noah, hello, Yusra. Hi, Noah. Welcome to the live. I hope you had a great day today. Have I missed anything? Not really, because, like, even if you did, I mean, you missed for the past 42 minutes, but this live is going to be up and you can just catch up whenever you want, if you want. I would not. Well, what is I would not? I would not what? Rara Evans. So, yeah, I wouldn't change anything. I feel like my lifestyle right now, I'm a very fair person. I'm very open. I'm very honest. If I come off as a something different from what I say right now, it's because you don't really know me. It's because we're not that close. And for me personally, to the people I'm not close with, to the people I don't know, I don't feel the need to explain anything. I don't feel the need to go out of my way to do something to please you. I like to be a fair person. So everybody I meet, I like to be a nice, kind person. Nice, I don't know. Kind, yes, I'm a very kind person. So even if you don't know me, I still come off as somebody that's reliable and somebody you don't have to be scared of, right? Oh, I would not. Oh, wouldn't. Sorry. I don't know why I read it as I would be reserved and hold my tongue. Laura Eva says, I would not be reserved and I would say what's on my mind. Girl, that's me right now. That's me right now. But it's not like I'm not I'm not extroverted and bold because I'm out to get everybody. I'm just bold because now you can see the real me and I'm not scared for you to see it. Now I can speak my truth with you in mind. I always consider people, but it doesn't mean I won't speak the truth or my truth just because I'm worried about like somebody else or whatever. Rara Evans, I mean, you don't have to wait till then because you really never know. This is hypothetical because we can be like, what if this, what if that, but like we really never know. So might as well start now with kindness, with compassion, with putting the other person in mind, but with also putting yourself in mind, right? There's no need to be reserved if you don't need to be reserved. Because if you're being reserved when you're not a reserved person, you're stealing the opportunity for people to meet the real you, to see the real you. But then again, you don't really have to do anything if you don't want to. You don't have to. You don't have to. But there's nothing I would change about the way I'm living right now. But I would just request that like nobody knows that that's happening. I just want to live my life like a regular person. As long as like my body's not shutting down where like people start noticing that like I'm like really sick, whatever. I don't mind when death comes. I'm just gonna be like, oh, you're here. I just do whatever I do anyways. I'll go to work anyways. If I had a vacation planned, then I'll go on my vacation. If I don't, I don't. I'll just go about my life anyways. Maybe I'll eat a little bit more food just because, like, I don't know. I like to eat a little bit before I go. Um, I don't know. I just do everything I'm doing anyways. My life is kind of like I'm doing everything that I want to do. So if one day I just get up and leave, there wouldn't be like, oh, I wish I did this, I wish I did that. I'm just already doing it. So I don't have anything to be worried about. There's a lot more I could be doing, but I understand the fact that I'm human and I get tired and I need to work for things to do other things. And that's the only reason why I'm not doing a lot more. And that's all the reason, also the reason why I would not change anything because I'm human and there's only so much I can do. And I'm okay doing the little bit that I can. I don't feel the pressure to do more than I can handle. I don't feel the pressure to try to be who I'm not, right? I'm not a robot, so I'm not going to be doing five things at once. I'm also not that kind of hardworking person where like I need to be doing, have like all these goals, try to be rich and stuff. I just need what I need in the moment. I need a little bit that I need, and that's it. I don't want to take more. I don't need more, and that's it. It's in the plans. You got this, Rara Evans. I want to go on a Korean and Japanese food tour. You're in the US, right? Do you try the restaurants? Do you mean like you want to try that in the actual country or like you just talking just in general where like you can go to like restaurants in the US, like in your area and do that? Because my plan this summer is to mm, to explore more of the city I currently am in. Yeah, because quite honestly, Canada is a country where like people come for vacation and stuff. And I happen to be in the country, might as well explore this country while I'm in that country, right? In the actual country, for sure you could do that. For sure you can do that. Because something I do with my friends is we try different restaurants. Well, now I don't because now recently I'm very tired. So I don't really do anything. But with my friends, we try new restaurants like almost every week, sometimes twice a week. We try this every a new restaurant, and so I know like so many places just because of that. Yeah, you can go to the actual country. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. But yeah, I wouldn't change anything. I would just hope that nobody knows that the time is coming. But I would also, I guess, I see that's the thing. I still am. I was thinking, I guess I would be more like compassionate with people, but even now, I already am. I already am compassionate with people, so I'm not really gonna do anything. The only thing I'll be worried about is when I leave because people don't know that I'm leaving. They're gonna be like, "Oh, I should have been more nice. I should have been this. I should have been that." But I would hope they wouldn't think that because no matter what, regardless if I'm leaving or not leaving, I don't judge people based on how they treat me. I judge based on how I feel and how I interpret whatever's happening. So if a person yells at me right now, I'm not gonna hate them now because every time I see you, you're always yelling. No, it's just like you yell at me and I'll be like, oh, mm, crazy. Now I'll go about my day. So if I don't want to be yelled at, because maybe you do it all the time, I would just see you less often, or maybe I'll be like, okay, maybe don't yell anymore. But I won't just be like, oh, you yell at me all the time. No, I don't like you. Get out of no, no, no. Like nobody has time for that. I do not have time for that. I would give you my own definition. Like I don't know, maybe you're having a hard time, maybe you don't like me, which is all fine, and I'll just like you probably just won't see me anymore. And for me, that means you get to yell less and you get to protect your voice. You get to be more sane. You don't see me, so I will give you an easy time by getting out of your face. So yeah, I wouldn't change anything for myself, but if I could change things in people so they can have an easier time, then I would change for them. But I don't think I could do that. So, but I wouldn't change anything with myself. Next question: what number are we on? I restaurant hop too, girl. It's so fun. Sometimes I even go by myself. Yeah, sometimes I even do that by myself. I dress up, look good, and then I do. Oh, thank you. Did you see me waiting for you to give me the number? Because I could easily look at you and be like, oh, what number are we on? But I'm just like, she'll put the number there. I just wait for her. Thank you so much for that. So, number 20. Is it what does friendship mean to you? I think we already talked about that. Oh. Number 16 was what do you value most in a friendship? And number 20 is what does friendship mean to you? I feel like friendship is essential. Like it's one of the things that you need in life because it's really just a form of companionship. Like imagine this whole world and there's only one human being in the world. Like how will anything make sense? It's just you and nothingness. And that's what friendship means to me. Friendship is a way of being able to relate to the world and to the people in the world. Where Ivan says, I adopt them like a brother or a sister. Exactly, exactly. And you can have a friendship with your brother, you can have a friendship with your sister, you can have a friendship with your mom and stuff. It's even better if you can have a friendship with your family members. Because, like, imagine they're just your brothers, just like straight up obligation. You guys don't have like any kind of friendship, right? Friendship is very important to me. It's very essential. It's very, very important. It is a way of relating to the world outside of yourself. Because, in a way, your family is really just another extension of you. So, you guys eat the same thing, you grew up the same way, you bear the same last name, maybe you talk and sound the same way, you look the same way. But, for example, you then have a friend outside of your family members. Then you can see life differently based on their perspective that they share with you. And that's important in this life for me because I would hate to only have like one way of looking at things. So Rara Evans says, I really don't have a good relationship with my siblings, so I'm creating my own family. Most of us are like that. Most people are like that. Unfortunately, I mean, fortunately for me, I currently still have a good relationship, actually, a very good relationship with my siblings. But I also have like a lots of good friendship. And you have no idea how really happy and blessed I feel just to have all these friends that I have. It's a really interesting thing. Because I've always had friends, but like I've not always had people that I could call friends all the time. And I know what that feels like, and I also know what having friends that you can call friends feel like, and I know which one I prefer. So friendship is very essential. It's just a way of relating to the world from a different like it's a way of learning. It's a way of relating with the world. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but it's very important to have friends. And like Rara Evans said, in a way, if you don't have family members, friendship is a way to then build your own family. Friendship is beautiful and delicate. It is. It is very beautiful and delicate. I have one friend where we used to work together before, and something happened at work while we were working, and I'm not even kidding. It was something really bad where, like, I don't know, it hurt me, and I guess it hurt her as well. But while it happened, we didn't talk about it. It was that bad, right? We didn't talk about it. We just, we did our work. And at the end of the work, we're just like, oh, we should go grab food somewhere. And so we went to go grab food. And when our food, at first we were like talking, whatever. And then when our food arrived and we started eating for like 20 minutes, we didn't even say one single word. We were just there, just eating. And, we didn't say anything. We was just there. No, 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 not the crazy man. Not the crazy man. It wasn't anything crazy. It's just like, work happens, things happen, people get hurt, people, things happen at work. But it wasn't like a crazy thing. Just something that happened, and then based on I don't know, something happened. And we didn't have a great day at work. And we went to go eat. And when the food arrived, we were just there, just eating. I don't even know what I was thinking. I don't think I was thinking anything because I wasn't thinking anything, and I don't think she was thinking anything. But we were just like so comfortable in each other's company where like we didn't have to talk about it. We didn't have to, and we didn't even know we were this quiet until after we were done eating. And then we were just like, oh my God, did you just notice that? We were just like quiet the whole time. I'm like, that's actually true. I didn't notice that. Right? Like, I'm like, oh wow. We didn't know it was happening while it was happening until after we were done eating, and we're like, oh wow, did you? And after that, after we talked about like, oh, did you see what that happened? It was almost like we forgot everything that happened. And then we were really excited about that, like that comfort, that silence, whatever. And then we just started talking about that. It was a comfort and calmness. Yeah, yeah. So those kind of like things that makes you just be in the moment, those kind of friendships, those kind of acquaintances or relationship outside of family. That's what friendship is like. But then again, you can have this kind of connection in family as well. I feel like with family, you can't really do much because like you're just born together. Your parents give birth to you. You have no choice. You can create friendship in family, which makes it better. But like it doesn't just come with being family. Because if it did, every family in the world would be perfect, but like that's not the case. So friendship doesn't come just from being family members. So friendship is very important. It makes a family closer, it makes you closer to your siblings, to your parents, and then you can go out of your family and then even become closer to other humans on earth, right? So that is what friendship is to me. It's very, like Rara ever said, it's very essential. It's very, what was that word again? Very delicate, very beautiful. Yeah. And it's very important in everything. You need to be able to be friends with your coworkers. You need to be able to be friends with your family. You need to be able to be friends with like your schoolmates, classmates, because then that's the only way you can relate with them. You can get along with them. And then you can, I don't know, you can what? What's the word? You can live. Moving on, moving on. Oh god, this one's a long one. Number 21. What does what roles does love and affection play in your life? So love and affection helps me to be able to forgive and let go of things easily. And I don't mean easily like when it happens, I can let go. No, I mean, I'm able to let go. Like the process of letting go is easy because I have love and affection in my heart for myself and then for the world and wherever I'm interacting with. It makes letting go, it makes acceptance, it makes wanting to try, it makes curiosity, it makes attraction and things like that. It makes it all easy. So love and affection keeps me motivated to keep living. For real, right? Because like if I'm giving love and affection, if I know my job is to give it, then I want to keep living because like I gotta do my job. But if I'm also receiving it, then I want to keep living because like, oh, this is such a good thing that I'm getting in exchange for leaving, right? And so yeah, love and affection in my life just makes like so many things easy for me. It makes life so much more blissful and so much more happy. Because like if there's an equal give and take of love and affection and maybe even respect and like those good things, then I'm happy to wake up to go to work. Then I'm happy to go take a shower because I don't know, I'm probably gonna have a good day because I'm filled with love and so much affection. I'm gonna see life in a different way because like I have this love and affection that makes me human. Yeah, it just makes everything easy. That's the role it plays in my life. If you have love and affection for something, for someone, there's no reason why you would feel like, I mean, you might feel pressure sometimes, but there's no reason to hold on to it. It just makes things easier. It makes communication easy. It makes honesty easy. It makes excitement easy. And then all the bad things like sorrow and maybe depression and stuff, it makes those easy as well because you have that soft spot, that soft space in your heart. That's the role it plays in my life. It just makes my life easy, man. Ow. Sorry about that. But let's move on. I think number 22, that's where we're at. Um, so number 22 says alternate sharing something you consider a positive characteristic of your partner. So share a total of 5 items that you consider a positive characteristic of your partner. I choose my partner to be our Miss Rara Evans here, and I'm gonna say 5 things that I think is very positive about you so far. First of all, I think your name is so beautiful. I think your name is so beautiful. I know your full name is Rashida, and that's a beautiful name. And I also think this Rara Evans, it's such a beautiful name. Also, I believe Evans is your last name, but I think your name is really beautiful. Number two, I feel like you're a very open person. Like you're very open-minded, and you're like you're willing to try something. Like you just open based on like your comments and the way we interact so far. I feel like you're open-minded. You're not like you don't have a one-track mind, and for me, that's a very positive characteristics. I really like that. Number three, you are so I feel like you're a loving person. Like you're a very caring person. Like you're very caring. Because the way you talk about your grandma, your grandmother, you feel like a very soft spoken, like soft person, a person that cares a lot, like an empath. Like you're an empath. And that is an attractive characteristics for me that I've noticed. So that's three. Number four, I was gonna say like you're a learner, but I think that's like it goes well with number two where like you're open. Because if you're open to learning whatever. Number four, what is another thing I've noticed about you? Optimistic and positive. Optimistic and positive. Yeah, yeah, like you're very friendly. Yeah, you're very friendly. Like you interact with me, obviously, and you interact with people in the comments as well. Like you're optimistic and very friendly. Most people can't do what you're doing, like just typing in the comments and like keeping yourself and me entertained. So yeah, I think you're very friendly. You're very optimistic. And what's the last one? It's something to do with faith. Faith, believer, faith. I don't know, something about that. Something about like trust. I No, trustworthy is not the word because it doesn't cover what I'm trying to say. But I guess I should say you're human. You're very human. Like you're open. I feel like you believe in the world. I feel like you believe in yourself. You believe in people, and like you're the kind of person that would give people second chances. Oh, another one is you're very motivated. Like you're very motivated. I forgot everything I said, but I believe I said you're very open. You're very loving. You're motivated. You're very friendly. And what is the last one? I don't know what's the last one is. Ah, I said you had a beautiful name. That is my five for you. Yeah, that's my five for you, Rara Evans. You're such. I don't know. Sometimes when you know, you just know, and that's at least there's five things that I said. I know for sure you are, and I like that about you. Thank you so much for being a wonderful person. I really, really appreciate you being here and just being wherever you are. I can feel it. You're a very loving person, and I'm very grateful that you exist. So yeah. What's the next one? Number 23. 23. How close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most people's? Oh. So Rara Evans, she's also shared her five things with me. Oh, wait, 1 second. Audit, how's the family? I met you from Abby's channel. Hi, the family's great. I haven't seen them in a while, but I feel like they're great. They're awesome. They are chilling. Mara Evans, you're open to new things and ideas. You're very funny when you're not worrying about if someone will understand. You're very beautiful inside and out. You're very creative and you're very honest. Okay, I'm not even blushing at all because I'm not even blushing at all. You know, I'm not blushing at all. Hmm. Others says happy to hear. Yeah, thank you so much for asking. Thank you for checking. I hope you're doing great as well. Hope your family's wonderful as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing your love by interacting. I really appreciate it. And Rara Evans is going crazy. I'm gonna take a screenshot because I don't know. I want to keep this memory. I gotta take because I'm gonna see this and I need to practice it more. I need to be more of those good things. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for saying those about me. I feel so happy. Thank you. Um, but we're gonna move on. Number 23. How close and warm is your family? Do you feel like your childhood was happier than most other people's? I don't feel like my childhood was happier than most other people, and I also don't feel like I had a horrible childhood. Because why would I say my childhood is better than anybody else's or like worse? I don't know. But I did have a very comfortable family lifestyle when I was growing up. Yeah, I had a lot of people. You know how people says it takes a whole village to raise a child? I had that whole village. Like at some point, I didn't even know who was my aunt, who was my cousin, who was. I just had like so many people. I didn't even know which one is family or not family, which one is family friend, which one is this, which one is that. I knew who was my mom and who was my dad and who were my brothers, but I didn't know who was my aunt or my uncle or la la la. La. There was just so many people in my life, and I'm so happy and so grateful about. Because at the time, I didn't know this, but you know, like when you're growing up, you don't really know what you have. Like you don't even care because, like, quite honestly, you don't know. But looking back from now, looking back to then, I had so many people that cared about me. Like people that were working with my dad, people that were working with my mom, people that are just friends of my brothers, people that just like I don't know. There was just like so many people around me. I was always safe. I was always loved. I was always cared about. I never had to worry too much about anything. And it doesn't mean because of that reason I had everything compared to everybody else. So like my life was better. But from my own point of view, now I can say I had a bliss. It would have been more fun if I realized how much I had then, but which I still have now because I don't know what I'm talking about by then, which I still have now. But I had a blissful time. I had a great time, and I don't think it was better or worse than anybody else. But I had a great time growing up. Alabi Tawakali too. Ooh, I like that name. How are you? I'm great. I am wonderful. I'm awesome. How are you? Mo wa okay, mo wa pa bo ni. How are you? I'm great. I'm great. You're very honest. Thank you. Happy to hear. Rara Evans, not good. Could have been better. Equal treatment in some things would have gotten a long way, such as life. You're right. And I could say the same, but like I said, I always choose my own definition of things. And due to this, sometimes even I just forget about certain things that happen and I'm like, oh, did that happen? I don't know. I'm just at a point in my life now where like I'm choosing my own definition and I don't care what happened. It has made me who I am right now. And I feel like I'm a great person now. So I don't see anything wrong with the way I was brought up. And due to that kind of thinking, my heart is very light. It's not heavy at all. So I know I feel like also you're like you probably have a lot that you kind of like hold yourself to and maybe like that's weighing you down. My only wish is like, it might take time or maybe it won't, but I hope you come to a point of realizing that you are enough no matter what has happened, especially what has happened. What is going on right now, it's a different thing to see because right now can be hard, but the past should not be weighing you down, girl. If I was your friend and I'm right in front of you right here, right now, I would be saying the same thing to you. I would be less harsh because, like, I'm seeing you in person and might get emotional, but I just, I feel like maybe a lot has happened. I could be wrong or I could be right, but I want you to. I'm praying for you to be happier because I feel like you are a happy person. But things happen. Things happen. Things happen in life. And hopefully you will come to your own conclusion of what happened and why they happened. And hopefully you can let them all go no matter what. But take your time. And if it never happens, if you never come to that conclusion, if you never come to like letting it go, that's also fine because you don't really need to do anything you don't need to. But I just want you to know that you're still so beautiful. You're still so perfect. I specifically still think you're a wonderful person. You're loved. You deserve love. You're worthy of love, regardless of what happens and regardless of what you think about it. Okay? So take your time, do what you gotta do, but, and also don't do what you don't gotta do, right? Just, I'm sorry, whatever happened, happened, but look forward. Maybe, hopefully, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Remember when I said my wish would be to see if there's a light, to be sure if there's a light. I think there's a light for you. So, working on it. You're right, girl. You got it. You got this. I believe in you. Alabi Tawakalitu. I'm good too. I'm so happy you're great. I'm so happy you're good too. Good to know. I hope you had a wonderful day. I had a very relaxing day. I didn't have to work today, so I just like slept all day. I was watching movies, I was eating, I was drinking, like full on day off. Full on day off, like relaxing all day. And I still have 2 more days to do the same thing. Yes, and thank you very much. You're welcome, Rara Evans. You're very important to me right now. So I'm happy to be there for you. And thank you for sharing. That's very, because like I wouldn't know all this if you didn't share. That's a very vulnerable thing to do. So thank you so much for being strong and courageous enough to share with me. You have no idea how happy that makes me feel. Not a lot of people do that. Not a lot of people will do that. And just because you've done it, I feel like it's gonna make you feel even just a little bit lighter. So now you've done something really good for yourself. So thank you for helping you, which then makes me happy. And I hope that makes you happy as well. I'm so proud of you, girl. But anyways, let's move on. Next one. Next. Oh my God, we're on the last one, number 24. How how do you feel? Okay, 1 second. Somebody just commented. Abi Abio Oloba. I'm so sorry. I feel like I might not be able to pronounce your name. Abi Oloba. Abio Oloba. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering your name, but I'll just say Abby. I'll just say Abby. Hey Yusra, we love your aura on your channel. Thanks for sharing your life with us and taking out the time to chit chat with us. I'll be honest, do you have a boyfriend? Is a lucky charm? Oh God. Don't put me on the spot. Stop putting me on the spot. What like having a partner, having a boyfriend, for me it's a big deal. It's a very big deal. And I'm very excited for it, right? So when you say that, it's like but thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, you're making me, I don't know, you're making me shy. You're giving me butterflies in my stomach. All of you. All of you. Barara Evans, yes, it helps others that they're not going through things alone. That's why I share. I keep saying you're very great. You're very wonderful. You're courageous, girl. You are. I'm proud of you. See, you even know that. You even know that. So even though you have things you're going through, you want to share with the hopes of maybe helping somebody else feel lighter, right? And that's a very good thing. I don't know what to say to you. I just feel like you're perfect. That's all I want to say. And Abby. Stop playing with me. Stop. I don't like being shy. I don't like being shy. Stop. Now I don't know how to talk because like I'm all like oh, thank you. I really appreciate. Thank you for loving my aura. Thank you for watching my content whenever you have the time. I want to do a lot more, but I feel like whatever I'm doing right now is the beginning of like more. So I'm just happy to be here, honestly. If there is something specific that you guys would like to see, as always, please let me know so I can do that. But there's a lot coming. There's a lot coming. My only problem right now is editing and posting. Like I have content and there's things that I could do, but like taking the time to then sit down and edit my video and then post it is where the problem is. Coming live here right now is very easy for me because I don't really have to do anything after live. I just post it just like that, right? And people can see the real me and how things actually happen. But like I want to do content, I want to like dedicated content, but I'm not at the point yet where I have dedicated time to be able to edit my video and then post. So it's in my way. I'm working towards it. Hopefully I arrive at some kind of balance where I can then start doing that. But until then, thank you so much for the understanding, for the love, for the support. It makes me so happy. It makes me feel so special, and I'm so grateful. Thank you, thank you. Ah, I want to open my heart and show you like it's beating very happily. Thank you so much. I wish there was a better word for thank you, but thank you. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. But let's wrap up. Let's do the last question, and then maybe we can wrap it up. The last question. How do you feel about your relationship with your mother? Damn, I think they're out to get somebody. How do you feel about your relationship with your mother? Right here, right now, my relationship with I have two moms. Because my biological mom and my stepmom. Both of them, my relationship, it's great. It's full of respect, love, and understanding. I don't need to say too much for them to know where I'm at. Especially, well, I'm not saying one mother is better than the other, but I feel like my biological mom sometimes she just like reads my mind and she just knows what's going on. And my stepmom does the same thing as well, but like maybe she would. Well, I really don't know. I just feel like my mom is like a psychic, where like I don't tell her what's going on, but somehow she knows, and like she helps me feel better and like all those things. So my relationship with my mom's now, if you ask me different, like some maybe years ago. There was a point where I wasn't talking to my mom at all. Misunderstandings happened, whatever. Oh, Rara Evans, you don't know the question? Okay. How do you feel about your relationship with your mother? My relationship with my mom's is great. Oh, so what's the question mark? Oh, you don't know. You don't know what's. Oh, you don't. There's no answer. You don't know. Yeah, I didn't want to read this question because I feel like it might like it's targeting you because like I feel I feel bad about that. But I don't know. Maybe one day I come to the US or maybe one day you come here. We can do a video together. Yeah, yeah. It's wishy washy. Yeah, I don't know. It happens like that. My relationship with my moms were like that as well, like a couple years ago. But now we're in a good place. Yeah, yeah. We're in. I can only hope that like you end up where you need to be. I don't want to say I hope everything gets better or like nothing because how would I know what's better? How would I know what's good? I don't know. Maybe being with your mom, maybe that's good, maybe not. I wouldn't know what's good or what's not good. But I just hope and pray that you do end up where you need to be. You do end up where you get the most satisfaction and the most joy, regardless of where that is. And I'm sorry, maybe that's harsh, but that's what I hope for. I don't want you to be somewhere that makes you feel wishy-washy. I want you to be somewhere that makes you feel like certain this is what I want and I really enjoy it, no matter what it is. Yeah, no matter whatever the creator has planned will be. Exactly. Because only the creator really knows what's right for you, regardless of what you think, regardless of what I think. Because, like, how would you describe something that, like, yes, I can be like, if I had $1 million, $200 million, I would be really happy right now. But, like, am I really sure? Like, am I really sure? Like, are you sure? Because maybe the money is not what you want. Maybe what you want is what the money can give you. And what if what you need is the friends that can give you those things without getting that money, or the friends that have those things so you can experience it without necessarily having it, right? Because it's like so many things. It could go in so many ways. And there's no way for anybody to know precisely what it is that's the happiest thing that could actually happen. You can only just hope and pray for that happiest thing to happen, no matter what it is, right? So, but my relationship with my mom, it's great now it's great, and I think and I hope and I pray we're gonna maintain it. It's gonna be great. I feel like I know, but then again, who am I to say I know anything, right? I hope it will continue being great. And don't worry, Rara Evans, like whatever you're not getting in family, you will get that and even more in friendship. And I'm offering my friendship to you if you're willing, if you're open. And that's it for set two, guys. That's it for set two. We're done. Oh, phew. No, no. Anyways, it's getting really hot. I'm not worried no more, girl. Period. Period. But like I said, that's the end of the video today. I'm gonna go offline and we will do set three. Should we do set three tomorrow? Because it's my day off tomorrow as well. But I don't know. Like, what are you feeling? Should we do set three? Is the last set. As the last set of this. Should we do it tomorrow or like some other day? But I don't know. We'll see. But we have now come to the end of our video today. Sure, no way. We have now come to the end of this live today. I'm gonna go offline. Sure, no Allah, right? No. Oh my God. Are you Yoruba? If you're Yoruba, that would be awesome. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Special shout out to Rara Evans. Girl, you are so beautiful. You're so lovely. There's really nothing that could ever go wrong with you being your true self and going full blast. And no matter what has happened, no matter what will happen, you're in the right place. You're perfect. You're worthy. And I'm so grateful you're here. And I love your name. I love your personality. And I just want you to know that everything's going to be okay. So, special shout out to you and extra, 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 extra love to you as well. And I will see you guys. Everybody else, special love to you as well. Well, a special shout out to her tonight and always. And I'll see you guys in the next live, okay? Here we are.